What's up, friends? Welcome to Collecting is Fun, where I'll show you that collecting is fun. Now, in this particular video, this is not going to be a figure review, but it's actually going to be a review, not even a review of the movie. It's just going to be about a subject that I think is actually dear to my heart, and I believe that it just needs to be talked about more and more, honestly, because this particular subject is revolving around physical media. So this particular movie just showed up. It finally showed up, I might add, because I ordered it from Target first, and I still haven't got that Target order. I don't know what happened. It shows that it was received by somebody, but it hasn't showed up. Like, my post office hasn't received it yet. So this was long time ago. I mean, it should have been delivered like last week or some sort, or this week. I don't know. It's been delayed out the wazoo. So I pretty much just got a refund, needless to say. I was tired of waiting. So I did this off Amazon. Also, Target was charging more than Amazon was. And of course, Target does do price matching with Amazon. So I got that price match. Well, I waited for a little bit just to see if it will come the following week, and it did not. So I just went ahead and canceled my order. So if it shows up, I'll be happy. Maybe I don't know, sell it to somebody, give it to somebody. I don't know, but I'm glad I have this one here. But let's just talk about this right here. Physical media. At first, I wanted the Steelbook, and that's what I like to get. I like to get the Steelbooks because they add a different quality, a different level of collecting. Yes, I collect movies. I have a nice movie collection. Not so much VHS, because I started getting DVDs and more and more of those, and then Blu-rays, and now 4K Blu-rays and Steelbooks of those as well. Excuse me. But as I was getting those, as you see how the climate is, you see that there are certain stores that used to be your go-to for movies are not giving you those anymore. Best Buy was my go-to for giving me movies, Steelbooks, so forth and so on. That was one of the main reasons why I went into Best Buy. I didn't buy all that technology. And I mean, once you get an external hard drive, I mean, you're good. You got to fill it up. I'm not getting that many more, especially when I get the size that I want. I'm not getting computers all the time, or tablets all the time, or phones all the time. So, dude, I'm not getting cases. Definitely not from Best Buy, because they cost too much. And definitely not getting screen protectors too, because they cost too much there too. Not even from the carrier. So I'm ordering all of those online, getting much better deals. So I'm not going to Best Buy that much. I was going to Best Buy for the movies. I wasn't even buying figures back then. So the movies were it. I would go in there and see what else they got, what new releases they have. You know, what other ones that I haven't gotten, something I was looking to get. I mean, just something that may have snuck up on me, some anime movies or something. Oh, I can check that out. See if I can find that online or something. Anything. But man, Best Buy did us wrong. They put us down, and now we have to go to places like Target, which is also starting to put us down just a little bit more. Target used to have a bigger variety. They don't have that anymore. Walmart used to have a bigger variety, but they still have it. You can still get something like this, actually this, at Walmart. And I'm happy that they have that going on. But as far as Steelbooks, man, Amazon, and I think there might be some other places that allow you to get Steelbooks. Like, I think Target may. But the pricing is the problem. Man, you're talking about, they are now charging, at first it was like $30 something. Like, you were getting the Blu-ray, it was like $19.99, $20 something, something like that for the Blu-ray. And then you would get the Blu-ray, and then you would also get the DVD as well with the digital code. And that was great. And then the 4K Steelbook would be like around 30 something, close to $40 because of the Steelbook, and you get the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital code. Okay, there we go. There we are. That was fine. But now you have Amazon that is pricing us. It seems like they're trying to price us out of buying physical media, and that needs to be talked about. That is not cool. I don't know what they smoking over there, but ain't no way I'm paying 60 something dollars for a 4K for a steelbook. It does not make any sense. So heck freaking no. So I'm glad I got this. Yes, it comes with, I already redeemed this, so don't even try to pause the video and try to get that. So it comes with the movie over here, both movies, excuse me, the Blu-ray and the 4K over here with Wolverine. I wanted this steelbook really bad. I really did. I was going to get the Wolverine one because I'm not a Deadpool fan at all. I just like how his martial arts and action sequences, really. I don't care for his jokes either. But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch this. And, you know, my routine back in the day was I would buy the movie and then I would come home. After I came home with the movie, I would either watch the movie first and then watch the special features. And that would be my breaking the movie in. Like, I have this now. I've owned it. I've done this right. I've watched it. I've watched the special features. This is mine. And this is great right here. I remember back in the day, remember when Walmart was open 24 hours? Walmart was open 24 hours. And movies came out every Tuesday. So I would be up there 12:01 because it had to be 12:01. It couldn't be 12 o'clock. But they would put their new stock out at around 12 something so that you can be there for the next day or the rest of that day. And I would come up there around 12:01, find me a nice, whatever movie I was looking for, whether it was, remember back in the day, I'm going to take you down memory lane for a little bit. Remember back in the day when they had the widescreen and the choice of the full screen? You can get either same movie, widescreen or full screen. I used to do that. I used to always get the widescreen because I was like, okay, I want the full screen, I want the full effect. But then the widescreen started to really put a what am I trying to say? I started to like the widescreen just a little bit more. Okay, it started to have a nice positive effect on me. Also, I started working projection at a movie theater and having things in flat, which is widescreen. Scope is full screen. That was also a great deal. Now, let's just talk about this really quick. Physical media is important because you do not, even though you redeem the digital code, it's nice and convenient. It's great. I like being able to redeem this and have it on Movies Anywhere, Vudu, which is now like something Fandango, Apple TV Plus, you know, all of those things that actually partner with each other. Google TV, which used to be Google Play Movies and TV. All of that is great to have that conveniently on your phone. You can watch it whenever you want to, go to different scenes, look at your favorite part, look at the special features on the go, in the plane or on a plane, road trip, however you want to do it. That's cool. But nothing beats having the actual physical copy in your hand. Nothing beats that. If you have a VHS tape of whatever it is, you should have been putting that on DVD long time ago. Go ahead and put that on DVD, and then if you can, digitize it so you can do the same thing. Have it on your phone, and you can take it wherever you want to, or on an external hard drive or something. Nothing beats having the physical copy. If you don't have the physical copy, nothing beats having the digital copy of it as well. Now, even though you redeem the digital code, here's the thing. This does not mean that you own it. You don't own it just because you redeemed it. You redeemed it to be played on whatever platform that it allowed you to watch it on. That is it. And there's some fine print down here. It goes to what? The terms and conditions. Down here. Where is it? Reverse side for details. There it is. Okay, so all of these different things, all the different places you can redeem it on or watch it on. Fandango at Home, that's what it's called instead of Vudu. Microsoft Movies and TV, that's great. But it right here says you can go further to find out what the terms and conditions are. But it basically says you have to watch it at Movies Anywhere, obviously. Now, the thing is, this is on loan to you. It is on loan to you. You cannot. If the particular streaming service decides to do away with this, there's nothing you can do about it. That's basically what it is. If they say, hey, we're not going to carry this movie anymore, this product, this show anymore, you cannot take that anywhere. Unless they just, hey, we're going to sell our catalog, some of our catalogs to this streaming platform over here. Okay, well, now it's just being passed on, and that's a good thing for you. But if it's not like, hey, we're done, we're going to close up shop, or we're going to take this movie off, that's it. Yeah, whatever you thought you had, you paid for it and everything, they might be good enough to give you a refund, maybe. But no, you do not own this thing. And then let's talk about when you have it for, let's see, Google TV or Microsoft Movies and TV. And they say, hey, well, you can download it for offline content. That doesn't mean you have it either. Because if you download it for offline content, that means you can only still play it on that particular platform. If I download it for offline content for Google TV, I can only play it through that player. Why? Because they do not let you have that file. You cannot even find that file. You do it on your phone. You have an Android phone, of course. iPhone, forget about it. But you have an Android phone and you try to download that thing or try to find out where it is. Because in Android, you can go through all the different folders of your phone to try to figure out where you can want to store stuff and all that, rename folders and all that stuff. If you try to find where this file is, you cannot find it because it is encrypted. It is broken down. Even if you do find it, it's going to be something you won't even recognize. And then it's going to be a file type you don't recognize. And there's not a file converter out there that will convert that thing. And imagine how much trouble you have to go through. Imagine redeeming all of these movies. You have just these three. You try to find that file. You got to, try to find where it is, blah, blah, blah. And of course, you got to make sure it's that particular one. Make sure it's Google TV. So you're just using Google TV for every one of them, trying to find every one of those files into each and every one of those folders. And you got to sit there and try to convert that large file, 4K, or it's not even going to be 4K. I mean, depending on how you download, it's going to be like they try to make it easier or more compatible or comparable for your phone so it won't take up so much space. So you download for offline content or offline viewing. And say it's a nice size, 700, maybe a gig or so file. Even if you try to find that or find that file, you got to get a converter and you got to convert that thing. So how many of your movies are you going to be willing to convert into that just so you can have the file? Where are you going to find a converter? How much money are you going to pay for that converter? Ridiculous. Now, I will tell you, iTunes, man. iTunes has been the GOAT for movies. Buying movies on there, you can actually download the file from iTunes. I love and appreciate that. It's been like that since the beginning. Since I downloaded Street Kings. I did it with Forbidden Kingdom with Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Amazing stuff. I really enjoy and appreciate that. And also, let me do something real quick. It is a new product, but let's go ahead and do the smell test. Yep, that's what I do. I mean, I grab these movies and these discs and I do the little smell test. I know it's weird, but whatever. Don't act like you don't do that too. We do the same thing with figures and all that other stuff. Okay, so remember that. Remember how we used to be able to go to the stores and all these different stores and find our movies. FYE is still doing it, but FYE costs a freaking arm and a leg unless you get it on sale. I also remember back in the day when I used to get movies from Suncoast Motion Pictures. Suncoast Motion Pictures was a place I would go to. And of course, you had to jump on them when they had the deals. And the deals were when the movie first came out. So that's when it was like $19.99, $20, something like that, getting the widescreen or the full screen or the special edition. And then after that, it went to like $20 plus $30 for a movie. And heck, freaking all. But Suncoast Motion Pictures allowed you to pre-order it. And if you reserve that thing, you can get like a special piece of content with it. Like my Kill Bill, I was able to get a poster. And that was cool. Really enjoyed Suncoast Motion Pictures. They were so cool. But man, yes, physical media is where it's at because, again, if that streaming service goes down for whatever reason, you can't watch it. If your internet goes down for whatever reason, and you got your family members over, your friends over about to watch Deadpool, cool, and you're about to watch it on your new TV, you're about to stream it from your TV, it's a nice 8K, whatever, got all this liquid cell, crystal, blah, 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 all of that, it's about to look oh so nice and so crisp, right? All of a sudden, your internet goes down. Oh, it's buffering. What's going on? What's going on? My Wi-Fi. Oh, no. Something happened. Somebody hit something outside. Whatever it is, now you can't watch it. Did you download it for offline content or offline viewing? No, you did not. So now you're just stuck. Okay, well, there's another scenario. What if, let's see. What else is there? This internet, that's basically it. So if you just have the disc, if say your internet is down, okay, well, if you have the disc, all you got to do is put the DVD player in there, whatever player it is, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K player that plays all three, and then TV, and that's it. All you really need, let's just take it this way. If you want to go camping or be completely off the grid, all you would need is power. That's a backup generator, a portable generator. Those are not that expensive. You want to get a nice portable generator, especially one that's solar powered. Get you one of those. I mean, they are expensive, but it's actually a worthy investment if you're trying to like be off the grid or going camping and want to enjoy your viewing. However, like you got a projector or whatever, you bring your TV or something. I don't know how you want to do it, but let's just say you do that. You want to be completely off the grid with your stuff. Okay. You don't want to have your player connected to the internet, nothing like that. You just want to just have the regular player, not connected. I want the movie. You legitimately do not have to have internet connectivity. Just have the disc, the player, and the TV to watch it on, or the projector to watch it on. And that's it. There is no interference and there's no editing. That's another issue. On these streaming services like Movies Anywhere or Netflix or any place like that, they have the right to do whatever they want to do with this thing. So you can have an edited version of it. Let's just say there's this problematic thing. They want to take it down. Actor did something, director did something. Hey, we want to distance ourselves from this project. We're going to take it off. Okay, we're going to watch it. Sucks, right? Then you have a situation like with Netflix. I'm going to give you two scenarios. With Netflix, they have Back to the Future. Back to the Future on Netflix, when they first got it, turned out to be an edited version. Now, that's not that alarming because, we've been watching edited movies on TV for a long time. When it's made for TV, formatted for TV, for home viewing, family viewing, you're not going to get all the scenes, all the action scenes, or all the vulgar scenes or curse words and all that will be changed out. That's something we're used to. We've been seeing this for a long time. But there's nothing like having, or it's a completely different situation where you buy something and when you buy it, you think you own it and you want to watch it in its full capacity. Whatever it is, all the problematic stuff from back in the day, if it was like a joke that was funny back then, but now it's not funny because we realized, okay, that was racist or that was a problem, that was sexist, anything like that. Okay, yeah, but you still want to watch it as a point of history, how far we've come. You don't want anything edited like that. They will edit that stuff out if they wanted to. So with Netflix, they have Back to the Future. They had gotten a copy from somewhere that they didn't realize was edited. So in that particular situation, there was that scene where Marty McFly had the greatest sports almanac, or he snatched it from Biff, or he thought he did, but he opened the cover and saw that it was the Ooh La La book. They edited that scene out because they thought it was a little too risque, whoever did it. Folks were looking at it going, wait a minute, what's going on? Where's my Ooh La La scene or the part? What happened? I remember that vividly. This is not a Mandela effect here. I remember that. So they went to get their own copy or went to YouTube. Yes, there it is. Notify Netflix saying, what are you doing? Netflix was like, oops, we got a different copy. My bad. They took it down and then they uploaded the real one. Same thing with watching Coming to America, the rated R version of Coming to America on TV. You see, this is back to where they're editing the words out. You see Samuel Jackson going into the McDowell restaurant and he goes, who the heck is this airhead, instead of their actual line. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, watching the edited version of Coming to America adds a different layer of humor to the movie. It does. watching the original and the edited version, you are still going to enjoy the movie. It's quite funny. But you're going to have probably some scenes taken out. And you're like, what happened? You don't want that. The other scenario or situation that happened was with Splash with Disney Plus. Splash is a PG movie. It's with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, where Daryl Hannah is a mermaid. And she comes on land, gets her legs. There is a one scene where she's running off the beach into the water. Well, in the original movie, she has her hair is pretty long, and she runs off into the water and dives in. If you're looking closely, or unless you're a pervert or adolescent kid just trying to find something, whatever, you're not going to notice this. But if you're told that, hey, they edit this part out, now you're going to be paying attention to everything, right? And I didn't even notice this. So I looked it up and found what they did. So in the original, they have her running to the water, and her hair is down on her butt, and she's running there, and you get a glimpse of her underwear. That's like the, mess up of filming right there. You get a glimpse of her underwear, but she's supposed to be like, bottomless or something of that nature, right? Okay, well, that's already there in the movie. Disney decided to CGI her hair to make it longer to cover all of her butt. And folks are like, why did you do that? It's not even that risque. What's going on? And I'm talking about, you get a small little glimpse of her underwear. That's it. No butt crack. Nothing like that to make you wonder, ooh, what kind of movie is it? Nothing like that. It's just, there it is. But that's what I'm talking about. The editing can happen at any point in time. When you have the physical copy, that cannot happen. Also, I want to take you down memory lane with how the packaging used to be. So we already talked about how it was widescreen and full screen, right? And then let's talk about what they gave you. They gave you a advertisement, and most of them still do. They give you a little advertisement, and that's beauty shop. But some of them also, which I really appreciate, they gave you a card with the scene index. That didn't do that. This one, what the Minority Report do? Oh yeah, this one was, what happened here? This was the bonus features. Gave you the movie there, and then it gave you this thing right here. So this was the book scene index. I'm not sure what this was though. This was like, I'm not sure, but anyway, gave you this advertisement. What else you can get on DVD? Look at all of the old school packaging. Look at that, right? And then look at that old school stuff right there. Production notes and the scene index. Cool stuff. Colin Farrell. Danny Whitwer was his name. And my man Max von Sydow, who is not here with us any longer. Well, let's take you down memory lane. Remember this right here? Not the movie, but the packaging. This is like here represented the movies where they just like, okay, you will see this in the gas station. It's an old movie. They were put on DVD, and they didn't really care about the packaging that much. It looks like it was something that was probably done on a home computer or something of that nature. Even the menu board is kind of like when did this movie come out? It wasn't even DVDs out back then. So they put a VHS movie, or I'm not even sure when it came. It came to theaters, but they put this thing on DVD. So you have this flap you got to open, and then the scene index is right there, and there you have it. And of course you push that and take that out, make it nice and easy. Old school stuff with the proof of purchase right down the middle. Really cool right there. Does this have a proof of purchase in this one? It doesn't show me a proof of purchase, so that's interesting. All right, let me take you down another time where, let me see, I just got, here we go. Remember where we had to open them up like this? And if you weren't careful, you would break this, and you had to peel this and then open it. I was like, why did you do this? Well, this is not necessary. Even if you don't have this here, you still can't open it. It's the same exact thing like this or the other one. And then you open it up, and there it is. Bruce Almighty card, and no scene index, but there you have it. Okay, but physical media and collecting movies was fun back then. Let me take you to another one here. Here we go. Here's some of the thoughtful ones. Batman Begins. Look at this. 2-disc deluxe edition. This is DVD. I do have the up. And another thing is, you need to go in and update your collection. Even though you have this, go ahead and keep it, of course, because I'll show you why. But go ahead and update your stuff, because if you look at the longevity of your disc, DVDs last 100 years. Okay, well, that's going to last you up your lifetime. Well, you want to keep this for your family, whomever else. Want to get a Blu-ray. Blu-ray lasts 200 years. Now, that's all depending on your climate, on the environment that it's in. It has to stay in its packaging, has to be like room temperature, not room temperature, but air conditioned area. And that's going to ensure that you have great longevity for your collection, because there is something called disc rot. It is a real thing. It can happen. So you want to avoid that by having the proper atmosphere and environment for yourself. No hot attic, no super cold room, just a nice air conditioned area to where this can be all right in the original packaging. None of that little cheap putting it in like a little plastic or paper sleeve with the plastic window. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. So here it is, Batman Begins. Let me just take out the movie first. So here's the packaging of the movie, 2-disc deluxe edition. Look at that. No need for the clips. Boom. So you got special offer stuff. Get a $20 rebate on Norton. Don't ever do that. Norton is not where you want to do, or not where you want to be at. You don't have it on your computer. Look at that. Old school collector's cowl back then. Remember that? Miniature cowl. Those are back in style now with McFarlane. You've got, look at that. All of that stuff here. Can you still order this? Try it out and see. Pause it and see if you can still order this stuff. Paperweight. Titanium flex ring. Swirling emblem ring. You can probably find that on like, geek.com or something, or Amazon. But look at that. Keychain. Money clip. That right there would have been tight too, having a nice money clip. Necklace. Look, try that. Noblecollection.com. See if they're still in business. Try it out and see what happens. Call the number and see if they're still running things. There it is. You got the little order by mail thing. I may call them just to see if they're still in production. Look at that. Ninja sword. Letter opener. That's a cool thing. Keychain with the Batmobile. That might get annoying in your pocket. Pen. That's a cool thing. It folds. That's amazing. Letter opener right there. Batwing letter opener. Get out of here. I'll take the sword, but that's cool right there. Look at all this stuff that you can get and order from this place. Prices are not that bad. I mean, if it's like anything like ordering or getting something from the what is it, Six Flags gift shop? Yeah, you know that stuff is gonna be cheap. So maybe not. But check them out and see. Let me know if you actually can call that number or get to their website and see. Special features, film, thoughtful stuff like that. Here's something that's really thoughtful. See that? It came with comic book. It came with stories that inspired the movie. Look at that. The Man Who Falls, Batman, The Long Halloween, all of this stuff you can read, and it inspired what Christopher Nolan did in that Batman movie. This is absolutely amazing. I believe in Gotham City. Look at that. I believe in Harvey Dent. That's thoughtful stuff. Where can you find this? I don't know. But you have it if you have this. Can you find this particular thing online with the book still in it? Who knows? I don't know. Let me take you back to something else pretty thoughtful here. No, that's the big one. Quantum of Solace, 2-disc special edition. Look at this guy. Come on, Daniel. I got the up-to-date version. I do have the 4K one, the Daniel Craig collection, so that solidifies. So of course, I told you about Blu-rays lasting 200. I mean, I don't know how long 4K lasts. So there you have it. So if you have this on DVD, grab the Blu-ray, the 4K, go ahead and update your stuff. And don't be concerned. You might want to check it out and see if they took some stuff out, and just so you can keep the disc, the DVD, just to make sure they didn't like edit something or cut something off, or the picture looks ridiculous, like they had no business updating it, like for older movies, which I'll show you in a minute. So here we go. We got disc 1, disc 2, this nice little sleeve you pull off. Got to take care of that. Also, if you ever let somebody borrow something, don't let them borrow this. Do not let anybody borrow the sleeve. You take this sleeve off and say, here, take this. Or better yet, get yourself a borrowing case. And you put that movie in that case so you can keep this intact. And this had nothing. That's embarrassing. DVD special features. Also, Olga Korolenko. She is steadily proving to be someone who wants to be in an action genre. She was in that Ant-Man movie. She's playing Taskmaster, how they messed that character up. But as far as her as an actor, being someone who is trying to do action, she is steadily showing up in action films, proving that she can handle it. And that this is a desire that she has to be not just the attractive woman, but to be an action person. I mean, I hope it's her desire, but I hope the best for her. I want her to have the best. But here it is, not for resale, right? But look at that, all the different Bonds, all the way up to Daniel Craig. Who's the next one? I don't know, but this is definitely a collector's item. It says James Bond's vehicles, all the different vehicles. Look at Sean Connery looking smooth, debonair. All the different vehicles, not even just cars, that were in the Bond movies. This is collector's worth. Look at them. Pierce Brosnan and Michelle Yeoh on the motorcycle from Tomorrow Never Dies. Look at all this. This is amazing stuff here. This is beautiful history here. Look at that. You can't find, if you can find this, let me know where you can find it. Because, I mean, they might have a different book, bigger book or whatever. How much would it cost? It didn't cost that much because it came with this. And this one was, I don't know, still in the $20 range when I got it. So, man, this is a nice little write-up about the vehicles and all the stuff you can get. That's beautiful. All of that. Parachutes, various different movies. It's pretty cool. There it is. There's that car underwater. Look at that. All of that. Beautiful stuff, man. Very thoughtful stuff. You can't get that with digital. What you gonna do? Redeem a NFT for the artwork or something? No. You could do that. Let me give you another one. I'm gonna get to a steelbook in a minute, but let me go to Avatar real quick because I'm gonna go to some other ones in a minute. Here we go. Extended Blu-ray collection. Had this on DVD, had to get me on Blu-ray as well. Slide this mug out, of course, keep that. Had a nice little window for the barcode there. Look at that. Beautiful. Tells you what you need to get on there, of course, but beautiful. So let me open this thing out. I'm gonna slide it out. There it is. Another beautiful look. Because Avatar was a beautiful movie, so why not go all out with this? And here we go. Open it up. Say hello, Jake. Right? Look at this. Journey deep into Avatar. Tells you exactly what's in the contents. There's Jake. Sam Worthington doing his thing. Look at that. More books. This little thing that stays in there. I'm not going to be concerned about that or take that out. Look at that. Trying to stand a deep connection to people. You should know about the movie. And they have the discs inside of this here. Really thoughtful stuff. Is in there. Just the flap just holding it in. Nothing else but the flap. That is pretty nice. All of that for 3 discs with the nice artwork. Beautiful stuff. Steelbook is not going to give you that. That's one thing I can say. It's not going to give you that. So let me see if I can put this back in here like that. Because this is some beautiful artwork that I want to keep intact. All right, turn it this way so I can see what it is in my collection. Boom. Slide that back in there. Doesn't even, there it is. There's the back of it. So that. Boom. Slide that back in here. All right. Let me go to Spider-Man. Take a look at this. Spider-Man 2. Look at this book. Collector's DVD gift set. What came in here? The movie in widescreen. I also have the 2.1 version of this too. The extended one. So good. This movie was the best one that Tobey Maguire did. Not an origin story. It's just him as Spider-Man trying to make it it was the perfect one. I hated he went out with that third one. I'm glad he came back with No Way Home, but I hope he has a chance to do another one. All the stuff, disc 1, disc 2. You just go ahead and open that up again. No clips. Kind of have some heft to it. Got the little proof of purchases down there. I never understood why we had all of those. But there it is. And then it has... No, it doesn't. Just have advertisement on the back. But there it is. Movie and special features. But that's not all. Slide that mug back in there. It had artwork. Look at that. Spider-Man. Doc Ock. The cover. And then what else? There's something else. Ooh, the choice. Destiny. Sacrifice, choice, and destiny. See that? That is that. And I just left it in there. This is just art. And it still maintains the smell. I haven't even brought it up to my nose. It still smells like brand new. Like I just, like we just got the thing. Here it is. Another one. It gets you another book. Concept to Screen Portfolio. Ooh. Look at that. Right up. Okay. Look at that. Concept to Screen. Beautiful stuff. Artwork. Nice. CGI. Like, yo, this is what we're going to do. Classic moment right there. Classic right there. Who else? What else is in here? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Amazing moment where he saves MJ because the car is crashing through the thing. He's like, Otto, why did you do that? Like, did you know he was Spider-Man? Why'd you throw the car in the thing? Crazy. Another thing that came in. Look at that. Comic book artist portfolio. Like, what else? What else, man? They really went all out with this one. They gave you, other than the soundtrack, they gave you everything. Look at it. Comic book art with the book. Look, I've always enjoyed this one. Look at that. Lithograph. You just kind of just move this out and boom. That is such a beautiful thing. Just all here in this book. Look at that. Does this come off? Nope. Look at that. Beautiful artwork for Spider-Man. I can keep on going page after page. It's just beautiful stuff. You just kind of gush over this stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's something that you would like to have on your wall. That's something that somebody at a comic show would have in a, I don't know, size that you would like to put on your wall and charge you, I don't know, $15 for it, those little sales they have, buy 3 for whatever. But there's that. Here's another thing, the last thing. Look, it comes with the Spider-Man No More mini comic book of the story of what inspired the movie. You see that? You can't get this with digital. This is what buying physical does for you. You have all of this stuff available to you. So look, put all this stuff back in the packaging. I had this out of the packaging, but I put it back in just for the sake of the video. Put that out. All right, so here is, let me just bring this one out. Listen, I talked about how I enjoy this movie, and this one has the first one and the second one. So they would do this too. They would bring in 2 movies in the same packaging. You don't really get that too much anymore. So you have Captain America 1 and Captain America 2 on the same disc. I remember one time watching it for the first time with a former girlfriend of mine, and it was on the same disc, but it had like the clear version. It didn't even tell you, it just had like the description on the side, but it was just straight up data right there. And we were watching the movie. All of a sudden the movie cut off. I was like, what the heck happened? She goes, I think you have to flip the disc. Flip the disc? Why in the world we gotta flip a disc? Man, that mess tripped me out. But we had to flip the disc to finish the movie. I was like, how long is this movie? I swear, we started that movie in the morning and it was nighttime when we finished. I don't know what the heck happened. I like, what? We went through a time portal or something. Like, what happened? How did this movie last that long? But anyway, here it is. Right there. First and second movie. Of course, the menu scene or screen would probably look pretty cheap. There, case, you forgot what he looked like. That's my man in a motorcycle. That's the motorcycle I tried to recreate when I did my other video. This is my man, Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee. Talked about him in another video too. Here's Dracula. Okay, so let me get to Steelbook, bullet train. Here's something that I don't really care for with the steelbooks is this. Because you want to keep this, but then you don't want to throw it away. And then you also want to show this part of the artwork or the book. But they usually would have this like on top, like taped. And then you just kind of just have it there, and then you slide it in with your collection. Just hope you don't knock it off. But okay, it didn't have any kind of adhesive, so I can just keep it on barely. And here it is. Look at that. The 4K and the Blu-ray. I like how they have it just stacked like that. But look at this. This came with art. This came with little cards. See that? It's got Zazie Beetz. How did I take this out? It's got Zazie Beetz. It's got Brian Tyree Henry. It's got whomever that was. Forgot. It's got Joey King. She did a great job in this one. She's also showing her chops in action as well. The guy right here. This guy right here. Hope he does a good job as... what's that dude's name? As Craven, even though the movie looks suspect as all get out. You got my man Michael Shannon holding a sword. Interesting. And this dude right here who also did a great job. I've already redeemed that, so don't even try to pause it. It's not even worth it. I've redeemed all of this stuff. Okay, that's the first thing I do. I open this mug, redeem it, and then I got to consider rewatching the movie, pick out a time to do that, and watch the special features. But look at that. Nice collector's item, steelbook. Bullet Train was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. All right, let me get to... here we go. Remember Blockbuster? They sold it to me. Don't come at me. Yes, it's a Blockbuster. You remember the packaging. 99-cent favorites. They sold it to me. I don't know where I got. Did I get this from FYE? Coconuts? I'm not sure. But Blockbuster. They had good packaging. So, boom. Blockbuster. So, wonderful memorabilia for me to have this Blu-ray version of The Matrix. I have the DVD version. Not sure where it is. But I said, you know what? I think I can go ahead and get rid of this because there's nothing special about this one. Didn't really have anything special as far as the menus or anything like that. Here's something different. Cirque du Soleil. Their DVDs. Thoughtful. Also kind of eccentric because nice sleeve. It's very slim. And then you open it up and it gives you, bam. How thoughtful. Weird, thoughtful, funny. But you see how that matches with the guy? Kind of, it finishes the artwork. If you take him off, he'll still be under there. But this still finishes it. That is so cool. Beautiful stuff that you can't get unless you have that. Here we are with this. What is this? This one is... Yo, what is this? Bonus features. Right? It has to be. It doesn't say it, though. I have watched this. I need to watch this again because it was a fun one. I'll watch it with my son or something. But man, I think this has to be the documentary. It has to be the special features. But there it is, 2 discs in here. Didn't even realize it, or you wouldn't realize it unless you were looking for it. But it's really cool. Same thing. And you just slide it in. Same thing. Or is the CD available now? All that stuff. Cirque du Soleil is still kicking it. Still doing great. Let me show you this other one here. This one is a steelbook. Yes, but you see this, the paint, not the paint, but the adhesive is still on this. Yeah. Got every film, the 4th film, not the Tom Cruise one, but all the other ones. Even the Dragon Emperor, which was kind of lame. Scorpion King was okay. First and the second were the best ones. The second was definitely the best one. But look at the style of this. It's like the old look. You got the beetle right there. You've got this right here is letting you know what's in there and the information about the movie. You definitely need that. Then you open his mug up and there's the movies. 1, 2. I think there was something here that you can like flip open. No, they stacked them. That's one thing I didn't like. There's some ones where you can like flip it open, but this one is stacked where I gotta take it off carefully to get the other one. And I don't like that because, all right, I gotta push hard on that. But there it is. Mummy Returns and the Mummy all in one. And then you got Scorpion King and the Emperor over here. All Blu-ray, ready to be played at any given time. That is so cool. But I brought this out because this is an up-to-date version. This also is kind of embossed. It has a little indentation right here. We can feel that out. This is an updated version of something that I believe this was one of my favorites, I'll say. One of my favorite pieces in my collection. And I'll take you to another one. And we're almost done. This collector set only has 3 movies. Mummy Returns, and Scorpion King. The feel of this, just taking this out, makes you feel like you have something special on the inside. It's like, oh my gosh. The whole hieroglyphic look of it, just, it speaks collectors. And then you open it up like a book. That's so cool. Just open this thing up, and there it is. It gives you this thing here and the movies. Now, the movies are in this thing here. But the great thing about this is, you want to take this out, you got all 3 movies, pages. Almost like a book, too. Turn that around. See that? But great thing is, if you don't have this in there anymore, say you don't want to use that, you can put something special in. A note, photos, cards, locket, anything like that, and say, here, put this in a safe place. And you're like, why? What's in here? And they open it up, heirloom, money, whatever, something special, hidden message. Oh, beautiful stuff, man. This is that thoughtfulness that I'm talking about. That's that beauty right there. All right, almost done. Hope you're enjoying this because this is really cool. You got to understand that physical media is what it's all about. This here is probably one of my favorites. It's another one of my favorites for sure. The flux capacitor. Now, it doesn't work anymore because I need to change the batteries out. But the great thing about this is also kind of annoying, again, because you got to put all this stuff up. But it shows you everything that comes in here. You can look at it, pause it if you want to, but I'm actually going to open it up. All of that stuff comes in here. So all of that stuff is the movie. Now, here's where the battery pack is. Take this out. You can change the batteries. So that's all I have to do is change out the batteries and that thing will start working again. It just stopped working recently. This is thoughtful too. Just use this, pull it out. Movie. Now, Back to the Future has come out with a few of these. And I bought this, twice? So the first one, it's just like this. It comes like this, has a sleeve, and there it was. But they also came out with this version with the flux capacitor. So I figured I had to get the one with the flux capacitor. Blu-ray and digital. Of course, I redeemed it. There it is. So you got the movie and the nice sleeve. Boom. The second one. Boom. The third one. Boom. The special bonus features. Look at that. And let me see. It comes with the animated series. Season 1, Episode 1. Season 2, Episode 1. Just to give you a little taste. But it doesn't stop there because, put this down, you actually have the complete animated series. Use the string. It's okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't need you anyway. The complete animated series of the show. Right there. So in case you missed it, you don't find it streaming anywhere, booyah. In disc form, boom. Now, this came out. I don't know why it came out, but there it is. Just plug it right back in. Boom. All of it. Season 1, Season 2 only had 2 seasons. Show is all right. It's all right. Another thing. Open this up. You got a book, which is pretty thick, actually. Of course, you can redeem it. I've already done it. Don't even be concerned about that. And it has the battery instructions right there. to let you know, hey, you can change the batteries out in case it stopped working. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So you can redeem 1, 2, no, that's it. And it gives you all of this other stuff that you can try to order, like order a hat or this. So try that out. Go to Diamond Select Toys and see if you can get that. See if you can get a Mr. Fusion. Here we go. The art book or visual history. Look at this. Beautiful on the back. It says Insight Editions. Look at that. First movie. Visual history. Look at that nice picture of Einstein waving with Marty on the car. I don't think I've ever seen that picture before. Anywhere else, that is. Look at that. Nice look of Leah Thompson right there. Nice picture of her. And it goes all the way down to everything else, man. Look at the beginnings of it. It goes to the car, the illustrations of the car. It goes to, I'm trying to get to the part where, let me see, Eric Stoltz was in here. It shows you, look at that, when he was trying to get on the skateboard from the first movie, and then it translates to the second movie, how he updated that thing. Where's Eric? Come on. Got all these different pieces of artwork. Look at that. Is that, what is that? Come on, where you at? Look at that. Ooh, what's he floating on? What's he being held by? That's like, look at that. 7-Eleven, CompuVent. Where you at, Eric? That's different. That was from the second one. As Floss will say, it's a family show. Where's Eric? I think I probably missed it. Oh, that's a cute one. That's a good one right there. Look at that. That's my favorite. One of my favorites, that is. And I think we need to go backwards because Eric was definitely in the front somewhere. I got to go find Eric because Eric Stoltz was the first. Here we go. They had to get rid of Eric because Eric was too daggum serious. He was taking everything too seriously and wasn't understanding that you should be comical. So they got my man, Michael J. Fox, one of my favorite physical actors, because Marty understood. He understood that it was supposed to be funny as well. And they let him out, or he was doing Family Ties at the time, and they let him do this movie. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. I mean, you can just go on and just read about this poster art that they had. That's nice. Classic stuff right there, man. Really cool stuff. But there you have it. That book, that show, and that movie. And this divider or placer. And there it is. Supposed to have this piece of adhesive that holds it together. And I use this for figure posing as well. I had this in the back with something. I might do that with my Jada figures. All right. Last one. This one is a special one too. Anybody remember this one? Forget the movie. I'm talking about the packaging. None of this has anything to do with the contents. Or the actual film. It has everything to do with the packaging and the collectors, the draw to collecting. Oh my gosh, the collectability of this thing. So look, here it is. It is in DVD form. The first Transformers movie. Anybody remember this Transformers case? The movie is right here. 2 discs. But you were able to transform the case. And it gets pretty tall too. See that? Take his head. Boom. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me get him right. In your face. This right here, his feet. Flip those mugs on down. How do we do this? We flipped it down like this. And then you can slide the feet in. So you can just slide them in just like that. Just got to slide it underneath that. Boom. Slide underneath that. I think this is what gave me trouble last time. I was trying to push it in. And it was just giving me all the trouble trying to slide this mug in. There we go. Boom. Like a figure. And there you have it. He stands. Can't even get on camera. He's too big. Look at this. A Transformer case. So you literally can have this on your shelf if you have the room. And there he is. He's just standing there as Optimus Prime, but he also has the movies back there in case you want to watch it for whatever reason. This is what I'm talking about. This is that ingenuity that they had back in the day when they were like, you know what? People are buying movies. Let's give them something that they should want, that they want to keep. Stuff like this gives you every reason to want to collect. These things right here, these thoughtful pieces right here, give you every reason to want to collect these things. Look at, I can't even get them all in here. Can't even get them all in here because it's just so much. And this is not even half the collection that I have. But this special stuff here is just beautiful. It went past the just widescreen and full screen. It was, let's give you artwork. Let's give you a soundtrack. Let's give you some other kind of collectibles with it. Let's give you a chance to buy more from a different website. It was all of that stuff, man. I can't even get Transformers in here. Just going to put you down right here. Beautiful stuff. Keep on collecting. I don't even know, man. It's like they're trying to price us out of these physical medias, man. But I mean, it's just the steelbooks, I believe. It's like they're trying to price us out of getting steelbooks, even though these movies are still readily available at Walmart. And I saw Despicable Me 4 over there in Target, right in the middle of the aisle. It's just discouraging to see that because steelbooks is what I want. I really would like that. So whenever Deadpool and Wolverine becomes lower in price, which I believe it will, especially this time of the year, November is hitting, going to have them Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales and all that. Whenever this thing gets lower in price, I'm going to see if I can get that steelbook, because when it does get lower in price, it's going to be around the price that we normally would want to spend anyway, $30, whatever. And I can probably get some type of discount from Amazon or something, or Target or whatever. But man, this is it. That's the end of the video right there. Let me know how you feel about physical media. Let me know if you're still collecting. Let me know if you're still holding on to your stuff because of how great and that the feeling it makes you or gives you as you are collecting this stuff. Man, have fun collecting, y'all, because I mean, collecting is fun. And physical movies, physical media will always be king. Literally, always be king. Don't believe the hype. The digital stuff is not yours. It's on loan to you. It's on lease to you. If you do not have that physical file or that digital file that you can see and can play on any other player, you don't have it. You don't own it. So take that with you, and I'll see you next time.